Hello everyone, this is Rick. Welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur. We're just getting started. We just completed the tutorial, which was we came back from the dead in that tower and escaped. Because we're awesome like that. Now we are trying to find a Fateweaver in Gorhart. A guy named Agarth. And we will do that by running around all these other areas and not doing that at all. Harvest stuff because I don't know, I think I need it for something. I don't know what. None of that is breakable, and what a disappointment. What are you? Trying a mythod, or I feel like that gives me a buff, but I don't know that I need one right now because there aren't really any. Well, there's one bad guy. The bear. Oh, I like this hammer against bears.
You! I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
Dumb luck.
When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
That's good on you. Move my mic here for a second. Who'd you report to?
I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing
Sure you
research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime.
I mean, I kind of want to do this, but there's a 5% chance it's going to work.
Thank you, thank you. Here, take this. It's the pay for my last report. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going back home to Odessa.
Oh, that's a hefty amount of gold. I like it.
This sort of thing never happened in Odessa.
Oh, there are wolves there. I think they're going to want to fight me. I like this hammer. Guys didn't drop any stuff. Stone Candle Mines. I don't think I'm supposed to go there. I'm going to avoid that for now. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could handle whatever's in there. I just, you know, I don't remember story-wise if there's a reason for me to go in there. And I don't really want to clear out the mine if I'm supposed to go back in there for a plot thing later. There's a treasure chest. Smoldering longbow. What do you do? Little smolder hammer does 29 damage. Physical damage through piercing, through burn. I mean, overall it's the same 17 points of damage, but in a lot more ways. I think I'm gonna try that for a little while. Health region. Oh, we're gonna map that for sure. And a shadow prism. Which is a distractible grenade. Cutscene with a guy.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fateweaver, eh?
What's a Fateweaver?
Fateweavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Hughes sent me to find you.
Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
He respected the way the world works, but tried to bring people back from the dead.
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that. I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is. You really don't know much, do you? A Fateweaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fateweaver, since we all see the weave differently.
On the opening scene, the guy that died had cards in his hand. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be me. Maybe I'm a Fateweaver.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Ready to die?
Touch like defeat enemies, gather threads of fate. Press A to continue. Oh, more weirdos. Your fate may full. Fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Remove.
Feel fear not rise.
I didn't realize it was a quick time event.
Time for a drink.
Well, that was cool.
What? How? What are you? The
I'm
threads
awesome.
of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Oh.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come
Oh.
here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to... I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
That is a
would be
useless
my
skill.
guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Show
You're
me.
nervous. Relax. This is what Fateweavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's
see my
weave is
fate.
always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead
Maybe
or
I'm not mortal.
If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Hmm. Wow, there's a lot of different fates here. Range attack damage while dodging, piercing damage. I mean, they're all pretty good. The only thing I like this is the 30% damage resistance while dodging. And the piercing damage. And the range attack damage. Because I do have that new awesome bow. Of course, if I do sorcery, then the fire damage is better on my weapons. Okay, let's take a look at all of these, because if I do more might, chance of stun, last time. Well, I could do might and finesse. I mean, I kind of want to do all three. I think for now, I think I might do rogue to start. Not so much for the range damage, but I start getting into these tiers and the critical hits are real nice. Oh, and I can just change them as to whatever. They don't stack. So if my might goes up, I can pick any one of these. If my finesse goes up, I see it now. Yeah, I think we'll do rogue for now.
I can see the threads around you, but normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could... I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. The Fateweavers were once a great unit, but that power takes a toll. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no... And when a Fateweaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fateweaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fateweavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's... He lives in a little hut to the east in your... What could this all mean?
What does it mean? Why do you still have a question mark over your head?
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
Oh, there's more things.
The Tuatha aren't like any Fae. Why, they're practically human. Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any, but he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying. What could this all mean?
Why do you still have a question mark over your head?
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? That's just it. He lives in a little hut to the east. What could this all mean?
Alright, question mark head, I'm gonna leave you alone. Legend of the Dead Cow. See the damage next on the south of Dalentarth, main country. Okay, just weird that I just randomly get quests. Ooh,
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
well, that's nice. I'm pretty sure that rock just talked to me. So much stuff. I ride you. Guess not. Hold on. Gotta check the mini-map. I think I have, yeah. I have. Not wearing anything on my legs? Like, at all? Wow. That would be why. Welcome to town. There's a lot of people standing around. That can be good. You don't need to fast travel because
Everyone
I'm
just
here.
stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Tell Gisela if you see her husband.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks, or perhaps you should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace, at least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. You might call it a Fey nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Dwarka, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals.
Anyone else find it super hilarious that that lady's just groaning in pain while I'm getting all this exposition?
Are you playing a trick on me? We're going on 10 years of the mortals, and normally I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. I'd never seen one of them until Adeus believed the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
Why?
The brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what...
Good to know. What's going on, Herc?
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe, that's about all I know. Little more. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east.
Sorry, it's still hilarious.
You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind... But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live... I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now.
I can't.
Our people are scared to show their faces after dark. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. People simply stood by as she called for help. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the... In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. Well, you're the only one. With all the... I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Bye now.
Good to know.
What? That Fae girl got what was coming to her. If someone else hadn't taught her a lesson, I would have.
Sure you would have. Foxes! And I saw a chest over here. I like that it gives you the option to just... you can try to force it open. Oh, can't read the gravestones.
I'm not accustomed to all of this. It was difficult enough to adjust life during... What is this world coming to? Truth be told, I know nothing of the Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. All Fae exist. My experience is limited to Arnik Arduna and Katrin Allway. They seem the same as any of the rest of us. Wiser, perhaps. I'm hardly a scholar. But I can tell you, as a child, we were told stories. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fae called the Tuatha. I would think perhaps they view us as intruders in their lands. Perhaps they disapprove of our civilized ways. Perhaps they know something. It's my understanding that they were once members of the Court of Winter, and Fae like any other. It's strange. Those old birds have been perched on that hill for as long as I can remember. I know so little about them. I don't even know their names. I was born and raised right here in the village. Well, it was a good life. Before the war, of course. I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our... Goodbye.
I need a
Enough
drink.
of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves.
Special delivery chest? What is all this? Oh, that's right, I got the special edition and gave me extra crap. Yeah, I want the flame. I will equip that. Oh yeah, I want all these. Running man, armor. I want that. Because they all give me crit bonuses. They're not really that much better than the ones I got.
Help me to expose the mission for what it truly is.
Okay, inventory. Oh, critical hit damage, physical resistance. To complete the whole set, I get 10% health increase and a 10% crit. Yes.
Is a prison of ideas in which they hope to keep us locked away forever. And I tell you, Your mind must not be caged.
Oh, won't they joke me?
Need supplies? Try the corner shop.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from... No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistair... I have seen many conflicts unfold. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to it. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. They are the Undying. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for bandits. Ruthless and wet. Long ago, these villains confined themselves. If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry. Formerly, when the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? If you must know, something of value has been stolen. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version, unstable and rife with... To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves legions, goiters, and a good deal of pus. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what... I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in... Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my form. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Farhall, the Arathi ruin. Goodbye.
Okay, good to know. What's down here? Ooh, I can... I have no recipes. Minor flesh eater. Neat. I learned things. Yeah, don't think I should steal from these people. Especially not with guards walking around. What the controls were to crouch. Oh, there's one. Oh, that makes sense. Back outside. Good black wings. Take everything.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you? Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of them. We here in Gorhart are far from the front. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the fort, the Fey are one with this land in ways that no more. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction, and you'll find a Fey. It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Melsenshire is all that stands between. I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshire. After that, I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak. So long.
Right, let's use the forge. Let's see. Let's salvage. Okay, I know I'm not getting a lot of money out of this, but I am getting stuff. I can just make basic stuff. Gotcha.
Come in.
Okay. Just kidding.
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes. The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Gorhart, Didenhill could be called a city. The Fey are elemental creature. It's best that you stay out of the eastern forest. I've seen things you can't even. Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those. There's Nettie the Smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inns across. Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true. I told you, I will say no more on this matter. Me? Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha.
Sell all my junk. I made 1 gold. I can get a backpack, but it's 7,200 gold. Wow.
Both sons, my brother, and my beloved Avery. Goodbye.
I think this might be the end. Oh yeah, actually. I didn't take the, I took the weapons out of here. Okay, that weapon is kind of badass looking, not gonna lie. Let's go in. That's a dumb joke, I shouldn't have said that.
The mission has locked its doors. I wonder what's going on.
Good question.
Faye? Here?
You there.
Times are hard, but if you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now, and there's a war in the east. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools, that's me. War-sworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name... What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha. They're unlike any Fae you've ever seen. Red-eyed. Fae are folk, but not mortal folk.
Man, everybody's got something to say about this.
Some may try to colour it with fancy words. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You should head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. To earn it, you must do something commendable. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin. We've had our eye. They're both dangerous. But it may help to know Osgar favors the bow, while Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn, in the Feylands at least. We're fighters for hire. There are... Osgar hides somewhere in the woods. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin.
Good to
Don't
know.
be shy. Come in.
Need something?
Maybe.
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside?
I'm
New
here
to
to
the
talk
area?
about a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't
I
matter.
don't recall the last time I met someone who was unfamiliar with the Alfar. There are two groups. There used to be the Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Doppelfar, however, are very friendly, but their charm masks a mischief. I must be honest. Sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know is blood would explain the beauty of these woods. Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethar. I left home as a girl and travelled. I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an honest business, and Ugnard, if you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. She's Alfar, but I wouldn't hold that against her. It's as good a place as any. I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. The Alfar, I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorhart used to be a nice...
What do you got? Why do you have better weapons than the blacksmith? Okay, I sell my smoldering hammer for 112 gold. But I can buy one for 1,161. Kind of.
Little village. These days we're jumping at shadows. Bye.
Don't be shy. Come in. Come in. Rest your boots by the fire and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. The lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike me, established 70 years ago by the great Alden Gore, Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find Katrin the healer. Don't you bother yourself with that. Gorhart is safe. Our greatest concern is passing the time. Don't worry about that, my friend. There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly would. We can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. We're here
150 gold? Hell no.
Stick around.
You picked the wrong village, friend. Avoid Dyden Hill. The blood plague is spreading.
Good to know. Okay, do I get anything from reading the book? No.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? The Gnome's Tower stands to the west. I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. There are many Almain villages just like this one, yearning for peace. The Almain were once different tribes that recently banded together to form an empire. They are formidable creatures, but I buried everything I was when I buried my family. That is the war's legacy for many of us. The forests of this region are one of those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalentarth the Feylands. Because find the fair folk if you will find many Fey in Dalentarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes.
So there's a healer in the bar, but she's not outside healing the girl that got her ass kicked.
This has been my home ever since my love was taken by the Tuatha. After such a loss, I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own. The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right. Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Then be careful out there.
Hey, I'm trying to be a good guy. I don't want to attack friendlies, I just wanted to smash the box.
Hello.
What do you want?
World peace.
Hello there.
Don't believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god. Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's... It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am... You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. But never make assumptions.
Okay, thank you. You there.
Welcome to St. Odwig's Perpetual Mission. I would invite... Although you have arrived just when I am in need of aid. The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like... I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. Frustrating, that one. Stubborn to the spirit. If only she would be touched by the hand of The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying. We at St. Odwig's have worked for you. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him. Odorath is a savage land. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fey and Alfar. Brother Egan was lost. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with He is a good boy, but our youngest. And Egan... I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time. Egan was last seen in the woods outside. May Mitharu protect you.
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused on our business. Gorhart is an Elmain settlement, so you won't find too many... If there was ever a reason to believe... The Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of peace between mortals and those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not work. Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal Wall. It's also, what do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be safer, wiser, and better off. Their goal is to convince the Fae of their fault. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place.
What's in here?
Cast down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. The bricks of St. Odwig's were laid upon a foundation of exclusion and hate. How else do you explain their fear? They know the walls will topple!
Alright, well, now that we made it to town, I have quite a lot of work to do. Well, that's garbage. I'll break that down later. But what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to go back and check out this. There was a mine over here, and I have no reason to go there. No quest to make me go there. So I'm going to go there and check it out. But we'll save that for next time. So until then, as always, have fun, play games, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.